He's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are two last-place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. They got a chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent that fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Abreu on at first, nobody out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Batting third.
Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Up next for Chicago, James McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. From the stretch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
There's a drive out to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1 and the Angels nothing. Dane Dunning, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Simmons is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people. And this will be a base hit, as they too will play to run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
The 0-1 on its way.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled away. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Dunning, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. On now to the top half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Ready now for the White Sox, Blake Rutherford. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Blake Rutherford.
The pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
The 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In there, 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Blake Rutherford has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Danny Mendick.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
No one, no strike.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised in this situation if the manager relayed down to the third base coach to get the bunt sign off. 2-0 count, you got a chance to swing the bat and do some damage right here.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 2-2.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
The 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Collins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Jose Abreu. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Will go to the bottom of the second, tied. In now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in two count and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play deep. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Fouled off. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Zach Cozart comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Two gone. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. Two strikes now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Garcia has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels strand one. We've played two full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Striding into the box, Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yoan Moncada.
First offering on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A bouncer to the left side. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The catcher, number
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, James McCann, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Simmons on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First delivery to him on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit, and no one will track it down.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air out toward left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Justin Upton the next to hit. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. The Halos lead this one 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Right side, fielded cleanly by Pujols, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now at the plate, Blake Rutherford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way. At the knees, strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
And leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat. One strike to Pujols. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have
belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Jimenez, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
At the plate now, Zach Kozart. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Now a A fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. In his career, Trout is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Second and third here, 1 man out. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. His first home run of the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third
Ready now, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Ian Hamilton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Garcia is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Angels are out in front, 6-1. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Danny Mendick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Collins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And quickly, there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's Tommy La Stella now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in now, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The catcher, number 23.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 6-1. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 home. Here's Simmons at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Line to the right side. Goodwin is there. 2 down.
The catcher, number 33. James McCann.
Digging in, James McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail 6-1. Ready now for L.A. Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Jimenez. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Abreu. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Stepping up now, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. Behind 0-2 now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Angels get just the one. 7th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 7-1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. hit hard on the ground towards second. LaStella fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the White Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy LaStella. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. 1-1 to Tommy LaStella.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Lifted down the line in left. Moncada in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Marshall.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here it comes. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Now back.
Digging in, Max
The catcher.
Stassi. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. In there for strike one.
0-1.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. So digging in now, Danny Mendick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Danny Mendick.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it then?
Well, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
To the plate now, Zach Collins, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And he pops him up back behind second base. La Stella ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Eloy Jimenez hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 7-1. At the plate, Zach Cozart. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 27.
Making his way to the plate, Mike Trout. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Ball even at 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Still 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Mike Trout just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. 0-2, here it is. High pop-up. Moncada is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 9 and the White Sox 1. Noah Ramirez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
24, Noah Ramirez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, James McCann, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Leury Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A ball and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 1-1 home. Here's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Halos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Andrew Heaney earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dane Dunning permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 9 runs.